Alright guys, hey, welcome back. As promised, we got this old wheat field limed and we are in the process of putting down some canola. I'll tell you what, man. These slopes, even this T7, it struggles just a bit. It struggles just a bit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy there, fella. So we'll see. It'll be interesting to see. I haven't looked yet. It'll be interesting to see what the environmental score looks like on this field now that we actually did not plow this one. So as you remember from last episode, we talked about the fact that in the old precision farming, you would plow the field one time just to set the tillage correct, and then from that point forward you would always direct drill, and that seemed to be the only way you could get your tillage set clear up to 100%. So we will see. Maybe that was wrong. Still gonna do another headland here, I think. I do believe that maybe for some reason the higher worker feature when you hit the H or hold the H key down is now actually working. So maybe we'll take a look at that to try steering assist maybe. So you would, for example, hold down H, steering assist on, okay, so then you would come over here, and then how do you activate it? Oh, the H key. Okay. And of course, Farming Simulator has its own weird layouts of fields for some reason. So then if you could freaking see H. Yep. Okay. It's been a while. It's been a while. I haven't used this much in Farming Simulator 25. It is kind of nice though, because you do certainly maximize your implement width, so as to not overdo or underdo. Turn it around, you hit your H key, hit your V key, and then you can hit your cruise control, and the way it goes. Now this is not a hire a worker, this is just steering assist. So this doesn't cost me any cash. Oh, what are you doing there, Burrow? Just to H that. That was weird. It feels like it's a little bit off. It doesn't recognize the path necessarily 100%. I don't know why it wanted to go downhill there. It was on track and then it went off track. Takes a little getting used to, I think. Are you on? No, why are you going off? That's interesting. Missed a little spot right there. We're gonna miss a little spot right here. Yep. It seemed to stay on course that time. Yeah, the up in the top left corner, the nitrogen, it's confusing. Like, that's a confusing grid or graphic to me. I don't know why it's confusing. Doesn't seem like it should be, but like that checkered flag is where you want the nitrogen to be, and the current nitrogen is clear down at in the red. So I guess you just make the assumption that it's applying whatever it needs to get to the checkered flag. as opposed to seeing that little indicator of okay, so how do I turn this off then? See, like right there, there's no indicator at all as to what the nitrogen is. So how do do I reset? Is that what I do? No. How do I turn that off? I don't know how to turn off steering assist. Yeah, so this now has tillage clear up. And so does that one. And I plowed that field, but I planted it. That has tillage up. And that does not. So I guess it's working okay. Sorry. Where in the world would steering assist be? Is that how you do it? Trees, bro. Trees. Okay, put a little wheat down. Barley and wheat will give us straw. It'll also give us chicken feed. Not that we need chicken feed right now. That little corner. Yeah, these are a challenge a little bit for me. I'm not used to having all this stuff in between fields. All these trees to have to navigate. So the canola field we will have to weed, I'm sure. These fields we should not have to. The barley and wheat field should not have to be weeded. So many lines. Got the plowing lines, and you got the planting lines, and the texture, and the dirt. Come on, baby. Goodness, we need about a 450 horsepower tractor. 500. I don't even remember what this is. That's how terrible my memory is. I don't know about you guys, but holy crap. I can't remember nothing. I don't know if we can just loop it around here tight enough. Looks like we can. Yeah, this seems like a decent size planter or seeder for this map. These fields aren't huge, so it's a nice field sizes to get done for recording purposes. But I always tend to want to do more than I should do in one episode, probably. I just try to show everything, you know? It looks like about maybe 2 more passes. Down, up, down. We're gonna have a row of shame here, so just one narrow row left over. And then I'm curious to roll into the next couple months here, and may have to put some water in the greenhouses. We may have to give the chickens and the cows, well, the cows should have their feed, I believe. The other thing I want to confirm is that they're going to go up to 100% health. Just on the hay that we're feeding. I mean, I've done TMR before. But I don't think they've really made it to the point where it boosts anything too much. So then it's more equipment required, and then you know, additional crops, you must make silage, etc. And if you're not going to benefit, you know, whoa, 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 whoa. You're not going to really get an additional benefit out of that. You're just spending money for no purpose. So I think they're kind of missing the mark on that, because I do believe if you were to feed cows in real life a mixed ration, you probably get a better yield. I don't believe anybody that's running a dairy farm is just feeding grass or hay. Alright, one last pass, and all of our fields will be planted. And then there won't be a ton to do until harvest season. You know, unless we choose to buy another field, but I don't think we really have the money to do that. We're gonna be losing 7,000 bucks, 3,000 bucks, 4,000 bucks ish per month. On loan interest. So am I going the right direction? I think so. A little easier to go in cab, maybe. And where do we want to park? Over here. We should probably put the... Oh, I didn't lime the other field, did I? I didn't lime the wheat field. How is it looking? Mm, these are interesting, these economic analysis. 1,700 for soil samples, 6,000 fertilizer, fuel. And I did not put any lime down. This one, it cost us 51.21 for this field to get this field ready to go. Question is, can I tell? It's like you can't currently. Can't. pH is okay. I think I'm just gonna leave it. Oh, pH is bad. Alright, fine. Fine. Can't win sometimes, you know? These are our bread and butter, so we want to make the fields as good as we can. They say, what, every 3 harvests or something you should put lime down, but sometimes I do it every harvest just to get it right every time. And it doesn't matter if the lime comes after the seeding. as soon as we get into 1 month and the wheat shoots up, you won't see the line anymore. And no biggie as far as that goes. Did I actually... Yeah, see, what I like the way it worked before when it would not, you can't keep your sprayers running. You have to turn them off. They don't auto shut off. This feels like it's using quite a bit. Not gonna lie. I'm not really concerned about covering every square inch. This is going to be good enough. On the flashers, lime is down, fields are done. Okay. That pretty much covers everything. Environmental score 66. 75. pH up to perfect. Weed control. We'll think about that weed control thing here in a little bit. Okay, so cows are going to be good for sure. Chickens, lots of food. Cows. Lots of food. Greenhouses, lots of seed, manure, water. Garden, lots of water. Yeah, we're ready to go to sleep. We're ready to call it for this month. Let's go to bed and we'll see what October looks like. Sure. 8 a.m. sounds just fine. Yeah, 2,900. 4,700. Oh, and the leaves have turned. Lots of stuff here. Let's check this. Still lots of water there. Lots of everything there. Cows are up to 80%. Making the milkies. Food. Full. Meadow grass still good. Sheep. No, those are not sheep. That's a cat. That's a chicken. Chicken's all good. Did they not really make much? In terms of the eggs. Not really. Is that a baby chicken? Just tell me how many we have. 26. I don't remember what we had before. Hey, you're a baby chicken. Okay, good deal. Cows doing good. And then here we go. Weeds. Let's try and see what happens. This should work. It should, yes, it is working. It's just spot spraying. You can see them firing, right? So that is as expected. And that should get this spout up to the exception of the nitrogen. Be dang high on the precision farming score. Now, I thought maybe I'd get one more month in before I had to weed. But that's okay. Big sprayer doesn't take long to weed. As long as you don't bust your booms off on the trees. Well, that makes me feel better. I feel like everything's working as it intended. So this is where the tram lines would come into play if you had an inkling of doing that. You'd have to know how wide your sprayer is, and you'd be driving in the tram lines spraying, as opposed to me just willy-nilly it all over the field. But if you catch the weeds early like this, even if you have crop destruction on, you don't damage the crop. More than one way to skin a cat, so they say. I'm probably going to drive in that other field right ahead of us and see if that boosts up my environmental score on that field. And as you can see, this takes very, very little herbicide this way. And as that is done already. Did I miss one? Alright, so we're going to just drive over here. There should be no weeds in this field. It says no weeds. However, weed control is the third one down. It's at 0. So if we just do this, weed control is still 0. So this seems like something that they must have changed and or fixed. Because you do not get a bonus for that. So if you do choose to not you know, abide by the rules, and you choose to plow, and you do not get an opportunity to do your herbicide, then you do not get that bonus. Simple as that. Like, I cannot. Still growing. Oh, that says ready to harvest, but it is not ready to harvest yet. So this is especially bad, I think. In the case of a grass field, because will you ever get an opportunity? Maybe if you harvest your grass, maybe that will reset that. I am not sure about that. But as it looks right now, if you plow, you're causing yourself a problem. In terms of getting your score up. Okay, well, there you have it. Really nothing left to do. We could probably sleep another night. We'll see if we get a warning message that there's no room for pallets to spawn. I'm not sure about that. So let's go ahead and sleep again, see what happens. I'm wondering about the greenhouses, whether or not they'll still spawn pallets or not, if those are full. Snow. And then we'll have to buy a mower and we'll have to pick up some grass. Okay, so I did not get a notice. So let's just take a look from here. Where are we on productions? Still very good. Still very good. We don't have anything running in there. Chickens are still very good. And cows are up to 80%. So I'm wondering if they're not going to get to 100. Their health is 100, but productivity is not. We'll have to keep an eye on that and see what happens. But that, I think, is going to do it for this episode. We'll take a look. Eggs, but we really don't have much in eggs. Lettuce. Lettuce is doing pretty good. February. For lettuce. So we can make some money off this lettuce in February. That'll be good. That's several months worth of interest. But nothing worth selling right at the moment. So yeah, nothing worth selling at the moment. So we're not going to worry about that. And we still got cash. How's the manure pen doing here? The manure pit. We're getting some. 3,000. We're going to use that. Slurry. 34. Still got lots of hay. From before. Just gonna make sure that is actually... Okay. Alright, I think we're good. Yep. I think that's gonna do it for this episode. So thanks everybody for watching. Fall has come on the old farm. And winter is fast approaching. So we will be right back here. Rolling into January, February, going into springtime, I'd say. Gotta get the grass mowed. Gotta mow the grass, probably. No. That's a cultivator. No mowers. No mowers. We might be going with this big boy here. It's got to be able to swath. We need to be able to swath. I'm going to do some research on that. We'll pick out a mower next time. We'll get the grass mowed and start making hay for the cows and or silage. So, yep, that's going to do it this time. And thanks everybody for watching. We'll catch you right back here next time on Farming Simulator 25. This is Wolf. See you next time. Bye-bye.